This episode, titled The King, the Widow, and Rick, throws us right back into the messy post-apocalyptic world where survival is key, but trust and loyalty are even more crucial. From the moment we dive in, the stakes are higher than ever. The plot centers around multiple factions and their pursuit of power, resources, and safety. King Ezekiel, as always, is a central figure in this episode. After the destruction of the kingdom and the immense loss of his people, we see him grappling with his new reality. He's no longer the confident, larger-than-life leader he once was, and his struggle with his identity and the weight of leadership hits hard. Ezekiel's journey throughout the series has been inspiring, and this episode showcases his internal conflict with great depth. As we delve deeper into the episode, we also witness the continuing evolution of Maggie and Negan's strained relationship. Maggie, still grappling with the emotional scars of her past and her betrayal by Negan, has a chance for redemption. The tension between these two characters is palpable, and each scene they share only intensifies their bitter history. As fans of the show, we know that this tension will eventually come to a boiling point, but how and when is something we're all watching closely. We also see Daryl and his group dealing with the harsh realities of the current situation. They have to make decisions that could change the course of their journey, and every action comes with consequences. There's no sugarcoating it here. This is a survival game, and every choice could mean life or death. One of the most heart-wrenching moments in the episode is the tragic loss of a beloved character. It's not just the emotional weight of the death that impacts viewers, it's how it resonates with the larger narrative of survival. The Walking Dead has always been about the cost of living in a post-apocalyptic world, and this episode truly captures that essence. As we approach the finale, the stakes continue to rise. This episode sets the stage for the inevitable showdown between the survivors and the ever-present threat of the Commonwealth. But it's not just about fighting walkers or overcoming physical barriers. The real battles are happening internally, as characters wrestle with who they have become, who they need to be, and what they are willing to sacrifice for the greater good. Now, let's talk about the overall execution of this episode. There's no denying that The Walking Dead has been delivering high-quality drama and emotional depth throughout this final season, and Episode 4 is no exception. The writers have truly outdone themselves with the layered storytelling, making every moment feel impactful. The characters are constantly evolving, and their relationships are becoming more complex. Let's take a moment to appreciate the performances. Ezekiel's actor, Khary Payton, continues to impress with his nuanced portrayal of a man struggling with his identity and his place in the world. He conveys so much without saying a word, and that speaks volumes about his talent. Similarly, Lauren Cohan as Maggie continues to bring a mix of strength and vulnerability that adds depth to her character's journey. Another standout in this episode is Norman Reedus as Daryl. He brings an understated but powerful presence to every scene, and his internal struggle with leadership and morality is deeply engaging. I don't think we can ever get tired of seeing Daryl wrestle with his demons while trying to keep his group safe. On a technical level, the cinematography is on point as always. The use of light and shadows throughout the episode creates an atmosphere of tension and urgency. The soundtrack, while not overpowering, works in harmony with the visuals, amplifying the emotional stakes of each scene. But what I truly love about this episode is how it sets up the pieces for future storylines. It's not just about one-off action or drama, it's about the long game. The writers are clearly building towards something big, and I can't help but feel the excitement and anticipation for what's coming next. All in all, The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 4 is another fantastic chapter in the final season. It pushes the story forward, deepens character arcs, and delivers some powerful emotional moments. This episode doesn't just focus on the walkers or the external conflicts, but it also delves into the internal battles the characters face as they try to navigate this broken world. And that, my friends, is what makes The Walking Dead so compelling after all these years. So, what do you think? Are you as excited as I am for the upcoming episodes? Do you think Maggie and Negan will ever find common ground? And what about Ezekiel? Can he find his way back to being the leader he once was? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more TWD content. Catch you next time, survivors. Stay safe. And remember, the world may be overrun with zombies, but the real fight is always within.